Good afternoon, everybody. I am going to do another throw together dish. This is to show you that take what you've got. Don't make a special trip to the store. Change things up a little bit, okay? And first of all, I've got a skillet here that we're going to do some onions and some cubed up bratwurst. I got my new, oops, I didn't get it down far enough. Here you go. Got my new chopper. I've already got some onion and brats in there. Instead of have to cut and dice them up. It really does work. I did one brat already. Nope, that didn't go all the way through this time. Well, the first one worked real well. Let's see if we can push it through with our onion. I've got half an onion here to chop yet. Almost. Oh. It actually worked. It worked pretty good. Oh, now see, this one you can pull the chamber out of and then just dump. And I'm using up these two brats with my hamburger, and I'm going to try making taco muffins with my tortillas, my mini low carb, no carb, low heat tortillas. Have to go over and be washed. Okay, so all I'm going to do now, I'm going to brown all this up. I'm not going to worry about getting the brats into smaller pieces. They're like little silvered almonds, almond sticks, I call them. That's their size. And that'll be fine because they're going to add some different kind of flavor into these tortilla cups. I don't know if they're going to end up more like Sloppy Joe or if they'll end up like tacos. Either way, they are going to be delicious. Got 2 1/4 pounds of ground round because that's what I like. You like the 80-20? Use 80-20. Usually I make hamburgers, meatloafs, that kind of stuff out of the good, and I'll get the 80-20 for tacos and soups and stuff. But I don't have any of that today, so we're going to use this up. Might not use all the hamburger. Might save a little bit of it for a couple hamburgers tomorrow night. Okay, this is all you need to see for the moment. I'll get these all ground up. I'll get the hamburger in there and get it all ground up, or browned up, I should say. And then I will be back and we'll finish doing our muffin cups. They're going to be cheese. These are going to have meat and onions and beef. I'm going to use up my can of Hormel chili, no beans. That's going to go in there. Got a little chili sauce that I have. I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to taste it and go from there. So, when I bring you back, the hamburger and brats and sausage or onions are all going to be browned and ready for the next step. So I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Got our meat all brown. I cooked it till it ran dry. There's hardly any fat on this. You do get a little water mixed with just a tiny bit of fat. But I'll tell you what, I get this at Walmart, and it's their ground round, and I put it up against anybody else's. I'll buy it at someplace else if it's cheaper. But I have no quarrels with using this hamburger. It is awesome. I'm trying to chop down some more chunks. Okay, next I'm going to season with some seasoning salt, and I'm just going to sprinkle it willy-nilly over the top. 7 or 8 just little shakes like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the pepper. Just going to, enough to cover the top. That probably was only 1/8 of a teaspoon. The seasoning salt, maybe a teaspoon. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to check it again. Yeah. Make sure it's the one I checked. Some of my stuff's been in there a while, and I have to throw it away because I didn't get it used. We're just going to drop this Hormel chili in here. Let go. There we go. Get that all mixed in. We'll do that here. I'm thinking the Heinz cocktail sauce, you know, it's kind of horseradishy, ketchupy. Might give this a nice little punch. Now, anytime you see me cooking and you go, ugh, I just hate that. Well, don't use it. Skip it. Replace it with something else you do like. Like if you don't like cocktail sauce, just use regular ketchup and some mustard in its place. See how that's all coming together now really nicely. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sakes, there's plastic around it. No wonder I can't get it to unscrew. All for our own good, I know. Let's start out with a 1/2 cup. Stir that in and see what it does. This is a lot of meat. This is like 2.5 pounds of meat and 1 large onion. Or 2 small ones. I don't usually let when I do a pickup at Walmart, I don't usually get anything in produce. And the only meat I'll let them pick out is this ground round. Because they can't mess that up. And I went ahead and ordered a bag of yellow onions, and they said they were out, so they substituted these little sweet onions that are only about that big around, about that high. They're not real big, but I'm thinking of trying to make onion rings with them sometime this week. Or I could chop one up and put fresh onions on top of this. Let me get my spoon, you love, or spoon. No. Come here, Helga. Come here. Come here. See this cute little dog? We're fostering her from the Huntington Animal Shelter for the next 2 weeks. You know anybody that wants a sweet, sweet dog? I know she's half Doberman at least. And she is just precious. We just really like her. She's fitting in here with the other dogs just fine. And that's good for making a easier 2 weeks. I think actually I'll put in another half cup. Or maybe 3/4 cup total. I'm going to let this stuff simmer for a little bit. I'll let that cocktail sauce have a time to marry into the meat. I'm going to set it on low. And I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. You're watching Kat's Cooking Kitchen on YouTube or Facebook. Look me up. If you like what you see and you're on YouTube, please go to the subscribe button, hit that, and then go up and click the bell, and that means you'll be alerted every time I make a video. And share my videos with your friends, anybody you think might be interested in this kind of stuff. So right now I'm doing what's called using up my pantry because I am trying to get back on my low carb, what do they call that? Dirty keto, because I use the tortillas. And that's not strict keto. Let me taste this again. Only tastes like it's got ketchup in there. I'm not getting any of the bite from it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the whole bottle in. I got to get it used up, folks. Helga is only 6 months old and she's full-blown puppy and she is just so well behaved. I mean, she jumps on you. She likes to jump. But let me tell you what, she's going to make somebody a really, really nice pet. And if, if I was keeping her, which we are not, I would call her Bambi because she looks like a little fawn. And that's probably what I would name her if I was going to name her. But we're going to keep her name Helga because she's kind of used to that. And I'm going to be teaching her some manners and how to sit, maybe how to shake, if I can calm her down enough, because with the 1.5 year doodle, just a second. Come on, go out. Go on. Excuse me, Helga, so far is housebroken. We've only had her a couple hours, but she's already been out and peed twice and pooped once. And the reason I excused myself was because she was standing at the door and she jumped against the door because she wanted outside. 6-month-old puppy. She is awesome. I will be singing her praises the whole 2 weeks we've got her. She just wants to be loved on all the time. Okay, bring you back in just a couple minutes. Welcome back, everybody. I chopped up some lettuce while you were gone, but that's not until they come out of the oven. And I put in my tortilla cups and just put them in for about 6 minutes to give them some head start on cooking. Now, I've never done this before, so I may have to adjust my time if I make them again. But the basic is the same. I'm going to put a little cheese in the bottom of each one, kind of help seal the deal down here in the bottom of the cup so they don't get soggy. Hopefully. They wouldn't anyway, but hey, a little cheese on the bottom, a little cheese on the top. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do, big spoonful of meat. I think it could take a little more. In there, like that. We're going to fill all 6 of them that way. And we're going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Just a second. Sorry. Come on in, girls. Come on. I've been sitting for 10 minutes waiting on this hamburger and those cups to warm up. I did them at 375 for 6 minutes. They've got just enough browning on them. But we just picked up Helga today at noon from the Huntington County Humane Society. They're doing some renovations the next couple of weeks, and they asked people if they could, would they, you know, take some of the dogs out of the kennel, either by adopting them or fostering them. Helga hasn't been seen by the public yet because she just came in on Friday. I just happened to be there when she came in. And I thought she'd be the perfect foster dog for us. And so far I'm right. We'll find out tonight when we crate her to go to bed, because she's not sleeping with me. She's still a puppy after all. Okay, generously. Now we're going to take some more cheese. Cheese, cheese, and more cheese. Sprinkle a little on the top. And like I said, I think I'll bake them for maybe 8 minutes. 10 might be too many. I'll let you know when we come back how long I left them in. This looks, I'm telling you what, I keep telling you guys all the time, throw stuff you like together. This meat is awesome. I really liked the way that came out, and that was just hamburger I had, beans I had to use up, cocktail sauce I had to use up, or it's chili sauce. I'm sorry, not hot dog. This is chili sauce. I know earlier in the video I kept calling it cocktail. It's not. Chili sauce. So I hope you watch the whole video. Okay. I'll be right back, and we'll see how these little taco muffins come out. Be right back. Hey, welcome back. Our little tortilla cups, muffins, our tortilla muffins are ready. There's one. Let's see. Try this one. Don't pick them up with your fingers like me, because you probably burn yourself. I have a high tolerance to pain as far as that goes. Now, all I'm going to do, I didn't have any tomatoes and I didn't care. I would have done some diced tomatoes. I'm just going to put some lettuce on here. And I took some of my lettuce and put it through my dicer. I'm telling you, that's the prettiest lettuce for a lettuce topping. Now, let me see if I can cut it and take a bite like a lady here. I'm not going to pick it up and eat it. It's probably too hot. But that's how I would recommend eating it, is giving it a couple minutes and then just pick it up like you would a muffin. That's very good. They're pretty much perfect, except I think the tortillas can be a little crispier. And it's probably the brand I'm using, because I'm trying to use up my Labanderitas. And if you've been watching some of my keto and low carb stuff, you know Mission is my brand. I don't have any out here. I don't think. Yeah, I guess I do. See? They're that big. And they make the best tortilla chips. The Labanderita, don't even try. You can't get them crispy. They just won't do it. So there you have it. I'm going to leave those in for a couple more minutes, and I think they're going to be fine, or they'll stay the same. Like I said, Labanderita doesn't like to, the middle doesn't like to get crispy. The edges will, but the middle, it never has for me. So there you go, a quick and easy lunch or dinner. You can pair it with a salad or like some steamed veggies or, you know, something like that. And there you have it. Easy peasy. It's taken me 21 minutes, but that's doing a lot of pausing and a lot of talking. That's normal. Hey, I sure enjoy hearing from each and every one of you. I like seeing that my subscription on YouTube keeps getting higher. I'm not looking for thousands of people. If I did, oh my God, wouldn't that be something? But I just want to know that there's some people out there that are watching the videos, because I just do it for that. Just trying to help people learn that they can cook when they don't think they know how. You don't always have to have a recipe, but you can use a recipe as a guide to what you're making. I do that all the time. I look at a recipe and I think, well, I like that, that, and that, but I don't think I'd do that. So then I'd make it the way I want to. So it's just that easy. So until next time, keep warm, because it is freezing in Indiana, northern Indiana. Very, very cold. So that's all for today. See you the next time. Goodbye.